Azeron released a new product late last year called the CYRO. For those of you that have been watching for a while, I am an avid user of Azeron products and have been gaming with their keypads for quite some time. So I got it. Let's go over it in less than 5 minutes. This product is a gaming mouse and keypad that is designed to use with only one hand. It uses a joystick for character movement and boasts a total of 22 mappable keys. The craziest part to me is that it's also a mouse, so I can only imagine the level of multitasking skills it takes to game with this thing. Other components include a 5-way D-pad, a strap for secure hand positioning. Lastly, it is almost fully adjustable, allowing you to move the keypad and joystick to fit your hand profile. This sounds great and all, but I'm here to give you my non-biased opinion, so we're gonna set it up and test it out. So the first thing that I recommend you do before we enter the setup phase is adjust the keypad to your liking and just make sure that it fits your hand. Next, we're gonna go to azeron.eu/downloads, and you can go ahead and install the latest software by clicking this button right here. Once you get the software installed, you're gonna go ahead and plug in the Azeron CYRO, and you might get a screen that looks like this. So all you have to do is click update to update the firmware. Once that's done, the firmware is updated. Now you need to calibrate your joystick. So all you have to do is click begin calibration, let it stay still, and then when it prompts you, you just move the joystick in full circles and save. The next step in the software is click this button right here to change your mouse sensitivity. You might get a few options here. I only use 1 DPI, so I set mine to 600 and I remove the rest. Now we set up our DPI, we've calibrated our joystick. Everything else we need is on this page right here. Your joystick should be set to keyboard joystick, and you can change this in this menu right here. And be sure to set the keys to WASD. This is what you are most likely going to use. The only other time you would change this is if you're using controller inputs, Zim, or the game you're playing supports 360 movement, aka dual inputs, in which you can make a separate profile for anyways. Speaking of, next, profiles. I am a big fan of onboard memory profiles because if you plug this device into another PC, you still have your profiles. You can also set one of your binds to profile switch and shuffle through all of your profiles. And with the CYRO, you can load up to 6 profiles. And all you have to do is click add profile here. This is a lot compared to Azeron's other products in which they only supported 2. If that isn't your forte, you can make as many profiles as you want in this list here and switch between them in the software. One more thing while we're in the software, you've got everything done and you want to play a game. This page right here is where you set all of your keybinds. This can be a struggle if you're new to these products. I recommend laying out all the keys that you know you normally use and at least get them assigned to a button. Then load into your game, experiment, and rearrange them as needed. This is your virtual keyboard and you are assigning the binds in your game to what you have here. And you can tell which button is which by clicking it down and you see that it gets highlighted on the screen. Once you get comfortable in at least one game, you can build profiles from there and it will get easier, I assure you. Okay, this is my first official time using the CYRO for a game, so I'm just gonna go in the training grounds on my main game, Overwatch. So right now, we got the movement. This feels really weird to have to do it all with one hand. All right, this is very awkward, but I feel like with time, this could be doable. I obviously had to assign all my keybinds, so I still don't know exactly where everything is on this device. So it'll definitely take some getting used to. I feel like I may have to adjust my sensitivity, but I'm actually really excited to try this in some actual games. So if you want to see me actually play with this thing, my main channel on YouTube is SensDT. I also stream live on Twitch and Kick. SensDT on all my socials. Be sure to go drop a follow. I will say the bottom of this mouse portion is kind of rugged. It's not as smooth. So I feel like it's better for higher sensitivities where you don't have to move it across your mouse pad as much. That's my only con right now. Otherwise, everything is definitely a learning curve. Let's move on to the final thoughts. So is the Azeron CYRO for you? Here are my pros. It definitely feels sturdier than their recent keypads. They do 3D print these, but it seems like the base and other features of this are made from a different material. It feels more solid. I'm still in the review process of this, so I actually haven't gamed with it yet, but I have tested it in a few different training grounds in a few different games, and it seems like a lot of fun and it's different. And lastly, it has customizable colors when you order it, and it's fully adjustable to your hand. Now the cons, it's expensive. It's around 200 USD or 185 euro. And I can tell you right now, there is a steep learning curve. So if you don't have patience, this product is not for you. Hope you guys enjoyed this short video. Like I said, if you want to see me play with this device, subscribe to my main channel at SensDT and follow me on my streaming platforms. All links will be in the description below. Like and subscribe. I'm out.